than getting good results.
And Kwame, of some last 4 matches, in their last 3, the constant figure.
And we are there.
Ekwesinketia. Mumpe has some last 4 games on Mabono. Has on goalkeeper. When you say, I had a serious Sorako. Before the when you say the last 3 games on Mabo, I'm going to pick 1 point against Gold Stars. Papa FN say Benjamin Asare, and now last 3 nibi. Ekwesinketia that 3 matches.
So Oko national team.
Oko Etuaba. Ekwesinketia Sadande.
Ene.
On a die. It has last 3 games on lose on my pick 1 on lose 2 no. Ekwesinketia I considered 3 goals in the last 3 games of what that has of folk. But Obusa say before Ekwesinketia be them no. Has before Omni Dreams game no.
Who's the ever say?
Ekwesinketia. Kwame say before Omni Dreams we lose 1-0 no. Now it's about 7 games.
Utimi.
7 games in the Ghana Premier League. No more considered 3. In those 7 games, no more. I said 10 goals. I give you 5 clean sheets. Almost considered in 2 games. That was 2 against Accra Lions and 1 almost share the Cup Chelsea 3-1. No.
Now so question ketia game no abedem no. Ni games abedem ma has against Dreams Olusie.
Dreams Asare die. After Dreams game na kwesi take over that training na.
Okay, ntino Olusu to Bechim. And I'll draw to baby any.
Go start here.
And I know was
Lusu.
Ejanka chene aso fuku.
And come say
Ejade. Ejan so so ya kwesi nketia.
Akanka ejanu cry. Tiu. Akwesi nketia. Sadi mi yakabu e footballer. Ni mobo e ba catch mu da say so be ka Ejanka chede e infeeding.
Oda so kan some way.
We be out. Shame. Na Kwabi. Nkatia. Well. Omogo keeper na back.
Asare waba. Be on the one. In the come they make go see us say.
Andy Obeda. And answer. That's the league.
I'm limited ma.
Ebi o mana da because then the rest percent cover returning the goal post. Into where baby am the free banner. E tell say when you have quality, you get quality results. Because UTM more 7 matches. Now Kwame in those 7 matches, you consider 3 goals pay. And I'll keep 5 clean sheets and 2 games when I consider goals. Now after those 7 games, I got 4 games that run. But I keep now keep 5 clean sheets a woman. Or die no lose 1-0. But after that game, now we subsequent 3 games what Boni and Kwame. Who consider going each and every one game one of them actually say and no man near can if you Kwame entire the focal. And say you go back and you sign quality, not only as a number 1, but you get a quality and a standard backup. Elsewhere, Kwame Sanom Aye, Liverpool, Tama, Alisson Becker, April, not Kevin, Keller, and Ebedem. We all saw the quality against Real Madrid. Last season, Real Madrid, Thibaut Courtois, April, Ebeye, Andre Lunin, Kwabedem, the rest was history. They won the Champions League. And Trebo Kweva as a folk, none nay. O say, oh, call for youth, Kwame, and news because these are the folk. And they've done some before. Obakai 1987. Papa found Dr. Nyaho Tamakulu. Ever move with the musical youth. I'll making sure say or there's some young player from Auras. And I will sign the experience was like Mohamed Polo Ebaya or may infuse the young players. And the rest was history. They went on to win the 1999 Ghana Premier League. You know. And even when you go on that route, HL say they've got successes with young players before. Tell them the 64 battalions. And also the player that was banging in the goals, Kwablo Fefa, and Auroras and Ishmael Ado. But over all this time now the players are players of quality, players that were playing in the coast and old coast from Aboboniye. But these players are players like Kwame. Now me can say when we sign players on the mono any society zuba can all those senior edifadie when you get these results. Because last year you they got for they went into the market, they signed young players on for someone ever. What we saw was that the players were not cut for the Ghana Premier League. Tomusan, what did they do? They went to the market, they signed experienced players to replace the young players now. Last season, one of them enko and Kwame and they are team or that Ghana Premier League table day. Esro, you might have your challenges and the two team here this year and the challenges. The one thing with experienced players is Kwame, they've seen some before. Because they've seen some before, no. Say no nema enkoye enfama team na. They can able to get into the archives. No nema enkoye no. They get it and make sure say they will turn over the tide. But this other folk team players of air sign Kwame enye players are say na only Zuba Air Camp. The Ghana Premier League Kwame last season and even the year before. Not those players, most of them call enye integral. Even those that were integral, no, the performances were not at the top over there. And now it's every and other folk needed players. But Kwame, me say we are seeing a team B is capable more team A, with the exception of other folk. There is no team Kwame in this world that she can't bomb more team than I said that other folk can BSC. Kwame team is capable more team than Ajeriga.
Scabema team na say.
Ajeriga team bro.
Una that na say Chelsea or more.
Chelsea. Kwame Chelsea Ebram no because I won't go to folk line be. Almost a Caribbean sort of ha no man sign never. But now about which Eba na omni skebe team na almost sign experience and quality player Kwame no they won the Champions League. They won the league back to back. They signed a quality manager in what? Jose Mourinho. No, I did the UEFA Cup, the Champions League with FC Porto. He came to Chelsea and was signed wine. Asian, Leon, no other leagues. Oh, on far Drogba, Marseille, no Europa League final. That's the UEFA Cup, no more final over there. Kwame, they were signing best players that they know how. So when you have money, Kwame, on Toma try my way. Kwame, all Ghana animal. Become Chelsea, Skebe Rumono. That Kwame wants to play today. And you're more creating I know a league, a boss, or no more sound and buy. A monster about Mando, I'm going to play team. Chas tell me I'm a team. No, I'm the best team. I'm a team. No, I'm not going to that team. No, and I saw I'm that team. No, when they were signing quality, and the results was what? When I'm the league, no Ghana 210. I'm the league, you go Africa, come go in rice. I'm going to share a group rate. TV Mazambi, almost share Zamalek, not early. And we are saying the goalkeeper now in Manokote. And so when you have money, Kwame, you send best players and they high skill Kwame, one of the Masana, Ghana have a case best in our league. Debiano, Ekama said, talk about discussion league in a team. No more side players, a belly team, man, and team and Kosoro. And a man, they attack Kwame for all that we are saying, say, their defense, Kwame. Because near campaigning for a good goalkeeper, sorry, Ebayano. When the was in Ketia 3 goals of the last 3 games now, has the best defense in our league. Even with that, what him say in the Ghana Premier League.
And then in Ketia, Asare onion ye or yen and Ketia with them are MFA. Defenders are Mujina Asare anymore. Or more than Ketia.
As a goalkeeper, it's not only about your reflexes, your agility. And how you you save the ball at times, Kwame. And one, your organizational structure at the back, how you command your defense. In the third down, I must say, keep away the other ball and man so Kwame. And see what share at you. Uti Kwame, see the way you fear you, and a chair how well we fear the fashion. And be I mean fear Kwame, Miano, Bazawala be able to pay. A balance sana apply as or a very TV sound about Ebia, non duba, Quantanawada. Be wo fie be odu fie Kwame no nkro no wo 24 bia akola bia den edu tv na the phone no ere o sua de enta akola e pick Kwame e ma the fliba is it because obia ubinti e na akola e ya na e because of them etu Kwame na akola e dem e fa so dem no goalkeepers they organize their back line they command them and make sure Kwame obecha say wo jira ha men ko Kwame and e ba ne sana ball e ma no so pi Benekozin Ketia last year we on a swipe on the demo no. after say they be American say back ayi onwi conf penny every go post ma oh eyi ofori atwi free
one conf penny na retimo goalkeeper na conf
so the ere ni mbabo match no wen one
say picture best mark down man to some mechanical aboame kwame dey ye conf na esa de man owo free mo go see ketia ba kwame oba no mo consider onyuru pa amebe kan ya aside eba kwame the rest was history called a side quality and then the Ghana Premier League table no say has team bienua what consider less each other folk cause that first I consider 14 I consider 14 goals so between them come Keren so why don't they hear us our plea now come and sign a quality striker to augment their ailing forward because they come many more because Abdulaziz Ebayo omani atna ka se kwam omani mo no en function
na mo ko fa Abdulaziz ba
kwam out of favor Tamale City
kwam was the top scorer
in the division 1 was he the top scorer best striker
he wasn't but the team ni mo no obo ne
kwame in the land of the blind sebi what would team sebi when he fache me one-eyed man is a king could be us on the sebi o kwa obenya dodi hino obet dodi hino ebibo fia oni hino ho enti yabaka Premier League now salute from nations oba alpha kwame division 1 not oko cause say division 1 na anko yero abet o manko o fa abet amwa no politic
so the picture na to so
o mo join e wo Facebook na say o kwame onwe Ghana Premier League media na o papa we na o ma kwalo ma ndane a na the case when you say we the foreign media o mo tro for home caricature I kwa pa Google o chora yi e go dia powder e se kai ka chawo trofa no e chira se we mo no kwala we nyina kwa mo se kwa park kwa mo de mekano so the proof of the folk is how the folk itself the structures from engage how the folk and they internet they MD bia kwa onko chene MD our folk waka more than 3 years. So do 3 are very redundant. The so is any faso. I'm going for me for by
McNunan.
But you buy a good say. Wango. McNunan wango. Also a kwam or call a Kwasaba back. Wama back. After McNunan, Kwame, Romon by, even Frederick Mon by or Ben catches old years of Kusifa. And then Manchester need Naba. And no buy and Kwame. I say, yeah, one the same thing. And of course, that is a Huddersfield team. So for a club like Huddersfield, no more than any said a more school team. Because you cannot sit over here, whereby yes and Trevor Kwame, day in, day out, we are hammering the iniquities of Huddersfield, their problems. But be a who is a bit more Huddersfield team, and Mr. Kwame, when these two teams, Epeja, you league Epeja. Before say you call a label for the Ghana Premier League, no me neck in neck Kwame. Look at the bragging right on the social media on the street. No BS na ya can wasn't because how folk are the epeja, epeja. And they got folk Kwame at some point in time and they about 7 points and then between these two clubs. Why should it happen? Because they got comfort and why they are getting goals from elsewhere. The house team to come, many guys can say why they won a Ghana Premier League and yet all the striking department. Although we see the Kwame need a quality striker, but they also need goals for the midfield. You want them go far, Benjamin Asare to quote Ebaye. Asare to buy no more goals, which are more than 5 goals. Kalima Mankwabo, which are more than 5 goals. The rest was what he should won the Ghana Premier League. Farik Ansaba Boche, Kwame goals. Don't go see your man in league. So when you have a midfielder, or mechanical, and goals. Creative wise, Kwame Eddie.
Okay.
No, and they or strikers on the inside. I got get to a last year the breakthrough. Winning football, Kwame, no follow your players on. Eddie for you to get consistency year in year out, unless they are super exceptional talent. And
now,
okay, what the cobra?
I mean, now me homra. I want to go hit pa.